Only gives you 10 minutes before they cancel it. We're going. Oh no. Fuck you. Fuck you so hard. Fuck you.
What happened?
Fuck you. Just fuck you. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Hit the Mics with Ryan D. I, of course, am Ryan D.
Yo, and I'm Steve Rodgers.
That's right. And we're joined today by my brother, fellow podcaster,
Hey,
Matt the Ratt Rodarte.
yeah, that's me, man. What's up?
What's going down? What's up, everybody? We're on fucking Instagram today. This is cool.
Hey, Instagram.
Hey, Instagram. Getting the shit started with Broken Skull IPA.
Where is this Homecast?
It is not a Homecast.
Yeah,
Let's
not do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
forget-
man.
different
Fuck.
show.
Yeah.
Today, what are you drinking today, bro?
Jesus, fuck, man.
Man, he really hates on the beer.
Jesus, man.
Steve, this is what happens when you don't drink, Steve.
He's hating on me.
When you're not drinking, you're just like, man, I don't give a fuck what you're drinking.
No, I'm just saying, like,
No,
you
no,
didn't do Homecast this week
I
until you're
didn't
in
do
that
Homecast.
mode.
Yeah, you're right. You're
until
right.
you cracked that immediately. Like, no, wrong show, bro. Like, wrong show.
This is my show,
shit.
motherfucker.
Let's get it right.
Don't be doing that shit. Don't be doing that Garrett shit over here.
No, but dude, fucking Broken Souls, man. These are
Yeah,
these
no,
are
they're great.
the best.
I'll probably
beers.
have one in a little bit. I just didn't feel like having one like right now.
Yeah, well, we did drink heavily last night.
We did.
Corey Seager hits a solo home run in the top of the third.
There we go.
Hey,
Dodgers up
Dodgers
one.
up
Yep,
1.
1-0.
Oh, well, there we go. Welcome to the Dodgers edition of
Yeah.
the Mics. Anyway, how's it going, guys? How are you?
You know, everything's on fire. It's raining ash.
We are in Silent Hill. That's
yeah. It's apocalyptic time.
my
right
car
now.
is covered in ash. And I
It's
just
hard
got
to
it washed.
breathe. Yeah.
Yeah. I just got it washed too, so that's great.
Yeah, me and Steve actually just had that conversation too.
Yeah,
we
I,
were
was
like,
like, I wanted to wash my car this weekend, but I was like, I shouldn't. And then
well,
woke up and
here's how we'll get right into this. I washed my car to pick up some fucking asshole bitch to take out to lunch, who basically suckered me into getting a free meal.
yeah, you got.
Yeah, I really
You
did.
got. She wanted. She was hungry and she wanted breakfast. And she's like, let me go on Bumble and we find a sucker. Like, hey, come pick me up. Let's go
Yeah,
eat.
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, got to be careful.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, it was.
I'm sorry you didn't make a good first impression, bro.
She didn't make a good first impression.
She was the
Look,
worst.
you were texting me throughout that day, and a couple times I told you, I'm like, just leave.
Yeah,
Like, walk out the back and leave her there.
yeah.
But you're a good guy. And so you did, and you put up with it. But
I did.
that shit was ridiculous.
I put up with a lot.
Yeah, you're giving that play-by-play, and it's like, damn, man, like I couldn't do that. So you might want to turn that down.
Sorry, I'm checking the. I want to let me test this real quick. Fuck it, I know we're live, but
What the delay?
Play-by-play. It's like, damn.
no, I'm just making sure the audio is good. Okay, cool,
Oh,
we're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody on Instagram, go ahead and check that out. Send us some comments and shit. I'm right here.
This is the first time you're going live on Instagram.
This is our
the
first time on
we did it.
Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So this is cool.
I'm
really-
glad I was on this show then.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, life sucks right now, even more than before.
Dude, it's like every week is something new.
Every month it's something new. And we still got 3 more months left.
What
What the
It
fuck else is
sucks,
going to get
man.
thrown at us? What else is going to happen?
The best thing that's happened to me this whole quarantine is I got this whole lockdown. What do we call it? It's not
this
really a
year.
quarantine.
No, the year.
This entire year
Yeah.
is well, I got the car, but that's because the whole world was on lockdown and I got that unemployment bonus.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting free beer from a brewery that I work for.
You're getting samples to give out to potential customers.
Yeah.
And I am sampling them.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, no, everything else has been. I mean, look, Kobe died. I was texting Brandon of Cold 45 earlier before we came on. I told him like, whoever the fuck took the ancient Indian relic out of its place, like go put it the fuck back. Yeah. It's raining ash from the sky now. Like put it the fuck back and just stop.
Return the slab, motherfucker.
Yeah, like god damn it, can't stand this shit anymore.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Oh yeah, speaking of fucked up. Okay, so I know I told you about this, but Matt, so I picked up this chick. And she's like, oh, I want to go to I don't know, this fucking bagel place. So Einstein's. So we go to we pull up and they're closed. But then I'm like, and you know what? It didn't look like they were closed. Like it
pulled up on a Sunday or holiday.
It was like Saturday, wasn't it?
I think it was Saturday.
Yeah.
But it said they were. It looked like they were closed, but like you can order for pickup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it had like a sign on the window like call for orders. So I even suggested like I was like, I'm pretty sure there's somebody in there. Like I can just call and then put in an order. She's like, no, it looks like they're closed. And I'm like, okay. So what do you want to do now? Well, I just like really want like an egg sandwich. I'm like, well, the like Corner Bakery. It's like around the corner.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, there's McDonald's right there.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I said Corner
muffins.
Bakery. I was like Corner Bakery, like they do good breakfast. They do good sandwiches, So I was like, Corner. She's like, oh, have you been there before? I'm like, yeah, plenty of times, And she's like, let me look at their menu. And then she looks at the menu. She's like, well, I'm a chef, and they have a lot of things on the menu, and when they have a lot of things on the menu, that means they don't have one specialty. That means everything's not good.
Bitch, you're looking for an egg sandwich.
I know, right?
That's not like top cuisine. It's a fucking egg sandwich. It's eggs, bacon, cheese. That's it. I'm a chef, so like I have a higher palate. Shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, you want an egg bagel? Like, stop it. Stop this. Like this fake little. I'm better than everybody else because I'm a chef. Like, just stop. Just stop.
Yeah. So then she goes. She's like, you know what? I don't even want breakfast anymore. Like, let's go. Like, as I'm driving to fucking Corner Bakery. Then she's like, I want. And by the way, how do you say it? Do you say Zanku chicken?
It's Zanku.
I don't know what that is.
She fucking said it weird, and then I was
How'd
like,
she say it?
and I don't remember, but it was like, it was like
that's how much I hate this.
It was
bitch,
a fucking,
yeah.
it was like a cunty way. It was like,
Yeah.
and then I said, oh, Zanku chicken. Yeah, of course I've had Zanku. She's like, Zanku, something like that, right?
Okay.
Like. And I was like, okay,
that's proper.
But don't fucking, but don't correct me, dude. Come on,
you're wrong a lot. Sometimes you need to be corrected.
I'm
not
it's
defending.
the same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but like sometimes people pronounce it differently. It's like if someone says El Monte, you would say it's El Monte. Right?
I'm never gonna do that to somebody.
Right? Though,
yeah. You don't.
It's not Los Feliz. It's Los Feliz. Not San Pedro. It's San Pedro. Like you do those things, so I get that. She still sucked. I'm not saying that, but like someone corrects a pronunciation or something. Like,
oh, what the fuck ever? She was like Arabic. Why the fuck was it? She's
because it's Arabic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying. That's what I was using the El Monte.
Oh, see, I didn't even make that connection.
Yeah. You learn something new every day.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's like Mediterranean or something like that. Somewhere over there.
What the fuck? Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Some fucking. They don't speak English.
One of those dirt fucking countries. So then I drive to Zanku Chicken, and then she's like, "Oh, so we have to call it ahead." So I call. I go, I'll just call. I'll have it on speaker. You just order whatever you want. And we call. They put us on hold for quite a while, but like and she's just like, oh, and meanwhile we're on hold. I pull out this thing, which is like, it's a nicotine vape that like, I puff on because I don't want to smoke cigarettes anymore. And then she goes, what is that? And I was like, she's like, is it weed? And I was like, no, I don't smoke weed. I don't know if, I don't know if I told you that. She's like, no. And then she's like, well, can you open a window? And I'm like, it smells like watermelon. Like it's not good.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care. I just don't want to breathe that stuff in. And I'm like, okay. And then
oh fuck.
And then pulls.
But if it was weed, she'd be like, oh,
hold on. Then pulls out a weed pen, a fucking a wax pen, and starts fucking vaping that in my car.
You should have told her, hey, can you open a window? Because I want that shit. Oh my God.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Or at least ask, is this cool?
Yeah. So it was just one thing after another. So then after that,
yeah.
So then we get off.
I should have called you and be like, "Fuck those bitches."
No, he was texting us. You were texting us because he has him somewhere else. And he started telling me all this stuff, and I was just like, how difficult she was being and how much of a bitch she was being. I was like, dude, just leave.
Yeah,
just leave.
Like, I should have.
You know.
I mean, but I picked her up, right? Like, and I'm that much. I don't know. I'm just,
yeah.
I'm just that.
You're not leaving her in the woods. You left her in front of Sanku. You know,
but you know what? Like she turned the cunt to like a whole other level. Like after I fed her. Yeah, you know, so
she got what she wanted,
right? And so like after when I was like driving her. Okay, so anyway, so we get back. So it's back up. So we get off hold with Zanku Chicken, and then they were like, "What can I get for you?" And she's like, "Nothing. I don't want to eat here anymore." And then I'm like, it's on my phone. I'm like, what do you?
Yeah.
What? She's like, never mind. We're not going to eat here. And then so I'm like, okay. So I hang up on the lady, and she's like, let's just go to that burger place you were talking about, which I had mentioned, like Grill 'em All. Yeah. Which, by the way, we were already on our way to. And then she told me to go to Zanku Chicken, and I turned around, and then we went to Zanku Chicken, and then she decided to go back to Grill 'em All.
Oh, fuck this bitch.
So then we go to Grill 'em All. I tried to check the menu. I was like, it's this place, you know, you got to check it out. Great burgers, blah 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 blah. They're all half-pound pat. Like you get, you know, she's like, "Oh, this is good." Da, 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 da. And then she's like, "I don't know about
burgers." It's, you know, it's exotic.
And she's a chef, right? Yeah. So I was like, "These are like gourmet burgers, but they're kind of, you know,
they're exotic. They're weird. They're different burgers."
So I told her to check the menu. I'm like, it's a lot of kind of crazy stuff, but it's really good food. And so she's like checking the menu, like as I'm driving. She's like, "What do you usually get?" I'm like, "I'm pretty basic. I just kind of get the Metallica burger almost every time. Bacon, cheese, avocado."
Cowboy
basic.
From hell, dude. Cowboy from hell.
What's on the cowboy?
It's a pulled pork. Yeah, barbecue pulled chicken.
Ooh, yeah, see, I don't like barbecue in my burgers.
I'm sorry, you don't have
adult. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
You're not American.
You don't have man taste buds or anything.
No.
But no,
I'm not.
It's barbecue pulled chicken with jalapeno bacon.
Yeah.
Those are like that. Those are the two things that are just
my favorite one. There.
That sounds good. I gotta try it. I gotta try that one. I gotta like extend my horizons, but it's I've told you before. It's like when I find something I like, I'll just keep getting that.
I don't think you know how your fucking food things you have problems with bother me so much. So fucking much. I don't like barbecue sauce on my burgers. I can't handle jalapenos without crying and turning red.
But I'll eat them.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah.
See you over there dying and sweating. It's embarrassing. We're in public. You're an adult. Handle yourself.
It kills me, but like I'll still eat it, you know? Like,
yeah.
Anyway, fuck. So we go to Grill 'em All. She gets I think she gets the Paul Bailoff.
Yeah.
Which is pastrami, fried egg, half-pound patty.
So she got her egg.
Yeah. So she got her. That's why, you know, and I was like, it's really good, you know, and because that used to be my regular. Was
okay, wait. What did she think about the burger?
We'll get there.
Oh yeah, you can talk about her not wanting to wear her mask.
Yeah, so when we go inside, this is where I get embarrassed, like because we go inside Grill 'em All, and like these are my people, you know, like like I hang, you know, we hang there when we used to.
I will say I was wearing a mask. I was in there, and like okay, so we know the people that are fucking working there and everything, like the managers and all that.
Yeah.
Well, Nikki, the chick who's there all the time.
Yeah.
She gets mad at me because I was pointing out the condiments that I wanted. Like, oh, I want this. I want like. So while he was filling them up, I kind of just like leaned in, and she was like, "Hey, can you not lean on the counter? You know, your face is right there next to all the house." Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, look,
she's got a point though.
Yeah.
No, exactly. That's why I didn't get mad. I was like, no, like you're right. I got a point, but come on, like. You don't have to fucking talk to me like I'm somebody that just randomly walked in here. You could have just been like, "Hey, can you back up off the condiments?" But she took it up a step. It was like, "Hey, your face is all up in there and you're breathing on everything." And I was like, "Okay, like yeah, like I get it." You know, like,
I get it.
I'm in here all the fucking time.
It was kind of me. It was kind of a cunty tone.
Yeah. I get it. I know. It was really cunty.
Yeah. So okay, look, so that girl was the same girl that was working. So she was real. I mean, so now it's funny now that I heard that she was super adamant about the mask.
Yeah.
And this chick that I'm with
makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah.
So this chick that I'm with, like she like only had, she was doing busting one of those like nose out, and then she's like, can you put your mask on over your, all the way? And then she like pulled it down to like talk to her, and she's like, I need ketchup and like jalapenos on the side. And she's like, can you put your mask on? She's like, yeah, I will, but I need ketchup and jalapenos on the side. And she's
okay.
And then she's like asking questions, and she's doing what you just said. She's like leaning up against the thing, and she's like, can you back up? Can you put the mask? And so she doesn't hear anything this bitch is saying because she's like so adamant about
wrapped up in her own stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, vice versa. So the other chick didn't hear anything she fucking said either. And so I ended up just going, yeah, we'll take that. And like, and I was like,
put your hand in her face here. Oh, hey,
yeah, I was just like, just you take the order and we're getting the fuck out of here. Right.
Yeah.
And then we go outside. She's like, oh, we can't even eat it here. I'm like, what? Like, no, what? We'll just
is this new to you?
Eat it in the car. She's like, well, how do we drink the beer? So I'm like, they give it to us to go.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, why didn't they just give it to us now? I'm like, we can't just drink on the fucking sidewalk, you lunatic. Like,
we go to the parking lot. We drink in the parking lot.
Yeah. We drink in my car, like fucking, like human beings.
Yeah.
God, and then she starts bitching about how they don't have an outdoor seating area and how they're taking it way too seriously with all that plastic and the way that chick was treating her inside. And then she's like, it's hot. I should have just waited in the car. And then I'm like, I'll take you to the car. You want to wait in the car? So I put her in the fucking car.
You want to go away? I can make you go away.
Yeah. And that's when I texted you guys like, oh my God, this bitch. Like,
yeah, that's what I told you, just get in the car and go. Like,
so
all that is just too much. Like the attitude for no reason, the entitlement.
Oh, that would have been better if you left her with the bill. You just like, hold on, yeah, I'll be right back, and then just fucking took off.
I should have just let. I should have.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Anyway, you know what she said about the burger? She went, "It's okay."
Yeah.
And I was in it, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I can make a better burger. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Wait, okay, yes. A gourmet chef, when you go into a 5-star restaurant and you're like, yeah, I want a pastrami burger. Yeah, of course, you can always get better than a place where you're going to that specializes. Not gourmet burger, they just specialize. Like our generic brand is that we make good burgers.
Yeah.
But we do a fucking shit ton of weird exotic burgers. Like
yeah. It's like, yeah, we crank it to 11.
And at the end of the day, it's a fucking burger.
Yeah.
What are you expecting? It's a goddamn burger.
And they're fucking bomb, dude.
Like, no, they are good. But just like this, it's a burger. I don't care if it's like top gourmet restaurant.
Yeah.
We got truffles over there that our pig just found this morning.
Yeah.
Like it's still a goddamn burger no matter how you dress it up. It's ground beef and between some buns and some extra shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like get off your fucking high horse.
Yeah. She was, and then you know we talked about this too. Like, how do you feel about like a cheese stuffed burger?
No, that's too much.
I'm.
You want
well, cheese stuff with no cheese. Like if it's like the cheese in the burger and there's no cheese on top of it. Yeah, like I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
No, I'm not. I don't want a burger busting in my mouth.
Well, you never had meat busting in your mouth, dude?
No.
Come on, it's 2020. Everybody's done it.
Y'all ate Gushers.
You never
I didn't like Gushers when I was a kid. Like I thought it was gross. I hate biting into things and having just like explode shit. Like I
love Gushers, dude.
Nah, I hated Gushers when I was a kid. Like,
dude,
it's weird.
The first time I ever went grocery shopping, like as an adult, as my I had my own job and everything.
You buy a bunch of fucking junk food.
I'm going through the aisles and I'm like, oh, Gushers, I can't have that. And I was like, wait.
I can't.
I was like, I'm buying the new motherfucking dishes, dude. Of course I can have Gushers. I got a whole box of Gushers, dude.
That happened like a couple months ago. I had that realization. I was hanging out with a friend, and it was like her mom's birthday. We were having birthday cake, and it was a really good cake. And I was like, God damn, man, I haven't been to a birthday party in a while where someone had birthday cake. Like I miss having birthday cake. And then she was like, you can just go buy cake whenever you want, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck, I can.
Yeah.
I'm an adult. Like, yeah, I can just go buy a cake. Like, why the fuck have I never done this before?
Yeah. Well, I had that moment one time. I was like 22 when we were throwing a party.
Yeah.
And it was like in the middle of the week.
Nobody's birthday or anything.
Nothing, just a fucking party. It was the Rapture. We threw a Rapture party.
Oh, 2012.
Yeah. Yeah, so we threw a rapture party.
I remember that.
Yeah. And the cops,
the rapture cape.
Yeah, and the cops came, and and I was like, oh shit, and I was like about to run to the backyard and like hop a fence and shit, and then I was like, wait a minute, I can talk to them. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I live here. What the fuck?
Just all those childish things are just still ingrained in us. Like I can have cake and ice cream whenever I want. I don't got to run from the cops if I'm having a party at my house.
Yeah,
I can talk to them and say, yeah, we'll turn it down.
Yeah, we'll turn it down. So and that was the thing was they started laughing because they were like, "What's the case?" Because we had like a DJ and all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it was.
It was like, what's the occasion? Oh, the end of the world.
That's what we said. We were like the rapture, and they started laughing, and they were like, "Well, you made it." So.
The rapture's over. Yeah. It's the next day, motherfucker. The rapture's over.
What do you mean? We're still here. We didn't get fucking saved, bro.
That's what you should have said. You were like, fuck that. God's still coming.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he didn't take us. The cops are still here.
He must have made a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm a saint.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I love. Well, it's funny because we did that and we were joking about it so much, and then like This Is the End came out.
Yeah.
It was like it's perfect. I mean, they probably had the same idea around that time. They stole my idea. They need to pay me.
Yeah.
You should have got the writing credit.
Yeah, they should have got a writing credit for throwing a rapture party.
They were throwing.
I don't know if you know this, dude, but Seth Rogen was there at that party.
Oh, shit.
And nobody knew.
I was wasted.
That's how fucked up.
He was actually the cop.
Him and Bill Hader.
Standing character.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Anyway, so fuck. I couldn't wait to take that bitch home faster.
Yeah, it seems like you always get got with girls, man.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Well, I mean that day went good, right? When the one that I called during.
Yeah, it did. Great.
Yeah, because I remember. Actually, what the funny part was about that was that as I was calling you, Justin was like, "What if he's out with his girlfriend or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh, he doesn't have a girlfriend, dude. It's okay."
This motherfucker ain't fucking. She's got no girl.
I don't know if he told you if I told you about that.
No,
but,
you didn't. I didn't tell you about that.
Yeah. What? I was getting fucked up with my buddy Justin. And
we got comments. Oh, go ahead.
And we were saying that we were trying to get more people to come over and everything. I was like, oh, Ryan's not doing anything. Fucking
yeah,
he's not doing anything. So I'll call him. So I called Ryan, and as I'm calling Ryan, he tells me, he's like, dude, what if he's on like a date or some shit, And I was like, he's not on a fucking date.
Yeah.
So I called him, and he's on a fucking date.
Yeah.
But he says, he's like, I asked him, I'm like, yeah, dude, what are you doing right now? Come over. We're playing Rock Band.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, I'm sorry, I'm on a date right now. And my first response was, bro, fuck those bitches, dog. But I said it like I made sure that my phone was up in my mouth and everything, and I put it up there. I was like, bro, fuck those bitches, dog. Who gives a fuck, man? Just come and hang out with your boys. And then he laughs. He's like, oh, well, I'm on my date right now. I'm on my date right now, and you're on speakerphone.
He was on the speaker of my car.
Oh, was her there? Oh, Jesus. Like, well,
and she's like, yeah, hi. Yeah. And I hung up. I was like, so that's my brother.
Oh, last week, we had technical difficulties. Like shit just shut down.
Yeah, if
we're having brownouts.
If you want to send me a message, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah, but Sony will not release any movie in theaters until the theaters are allowed 75%. I mean, it makes sense, because most people aren't going out to the theaters anyway. And I think we were talking about it before, like the whole Mulan thing, where Disney's like dropping it on Disney Plus, but it's only you got to pay $30 and you can only watch it one time. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, wait. He also asked this. Wait, was the chick at least hot? She was moderately attractive.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
she's cute.
She was like a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had quarantine weight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We all got quarantine.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Fucking whatever. What I have.
Well, I mean, you had quarantine weight before the quarantine started anyway. So.
Fuck you. Would I have fucked her despite all of that? Yes. Is that what the question was?
I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know. Like,
there was still until she pulled this one when I was like, she's like, I gotta start cooking dinner, and then otherwise I'll be in trouble or something like that. And I was like, in trouble by who? And then she's like, I don't have to explain myself to you. And once I got that, like, I was like, okay, what? Yeah.
Nah, she showed you the crazy right up front, man. You can't.
Yeah.
You're asking for to get your tires slashed and your windows busted out.
Crazy makes me calm, dude.
No. Doesn't it make us all?
No. I wouldn't put. Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So what were we talking about? Did you hear Sony said they would not release any movie theaters until theaters are allowed 70? Oh, Jesus. Really? Well, Sony's a fucking idiot anyway. Check this out. I worked at the Sony lot for a long time, and I would see, or for a bit, and I would see some of the garbage.
Wait, you said Sony lot. Do you mean the parking lot?
Nice. No, I mean the studio lot.
Oh, okay.
And so I worked in the department that like printed their posters and stuff. So like I would see some of the fucking garbage ass movies that they were like getting ready to put out, and they
never did.
No, that they would. And the craziest thing was they would make money, and I'm like, because I was like, Emoji Movie. I knew about that like a year before anybody else did, and I was like, there's no way anyone's gonna see a movie about emojis. There's no way.
Kids movies, man.
And then it was like a huge hit. They had like a screening for like a bunch of children, like a ton of kids. They like bust a bunch of kids in.
Yeah.
And it was like a huge hit. That one. Oh, and Peter Rabbit apparently was like a pretty good movie.
Oh, did it do well?
It did well. There's a second. There's a fucking sequel.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Well, people like Don Gleason. Like, he's a good actor, but it's not for us. It's not a thing.
Yeah. Along those lines, the movie that I thought was going to be like that was Paddington Bear.
Yeah, they did Paddington too.
Yeah.
Sony did Paddington?
No. I don't know who did Paddington.
At the same time. At the same time.
Look, but like them waiting to 75% capacity makes sense, because even if you buy these $30 like VOD for like new releases, that is people getting together, the whole family's together. It's less money per ticket than they would get if it's in theater. Now the theaters are open now and they're not really seating like Tenet. I don't know how Tenet's doing. Probably not good. I want to see the movie. I want to go to theaters and see it, but I also don't want to go to the theater and risk sitting around some fucking mouth breathers with no mask on.
Yeah.
Breathe in ash and then corona. Like, it's just not worth the risk.
Yeah.
So it's a smart money play move on them. Like, they're gonna be here. The PlayStation's about to drop anyway. So Sony's gonna have
Sony's gonna be fine. And then, Sony's gonna be fine. It's just, but like also you got to think about all the smaller studios that they own too. So like they're still putting out TV and like streaming stuff too. So they'll be fine.
A lot of their shit that they have been putting out as far as TV shows is on Peacock, because they have a contract with NBC.
Well, not to mention, Adam Sandler's production company runs out of, they're a Sony company.
Yeah.
So
Happy Madison.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. See, and he's been doing a lot.
Yeah,
he's been doing a bunch of shit.
I mean,
he's got a new movie coming out, like some Halloween movie coming out soon. Like dog shit.
Actually, you know what? I was telling you the do-over was pretty funny. Oh, and the other, what was the other Karen or the other Karen or some shit like that? There's
the other yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
the other Lauren. Or something like that.
That one really funny with Spade.
Oh yeah, no, I never saw it.
I mean, Spade's looking old in that movie though.
Well, they're all old.
Yeah, really funny though. Like actually, like the movies. Look,
I like how David Spade is piggybacked. Like he piggybacked on Chris Farley all those years.
Yeah,
and now he's piggybacking on Adam Sandler through the next.
Yeah, but he's always, he's always playing the same guy. But he's good at being the straight guy, I guess.
And the funny thing is that he knows it too.
Like, it works.
When you see him on other interviews of different podcasts and everything, or just interviews in general, where he's like the main guy. He's just like, like I'm the same guy over and over again, and people just seem to like it, like
yeah, he got his audience.
I mean,
he makes his money, so no hate there.
He's not a hateable person or character, so like it works. It works for him.
He's not terrible. He's not
he's not bad.
He's not bad.
I mean, he's bad at stand up, but that's
that's a different.
It's different. That's
a different thing. It's a different form of comedy.
Like he was in this movie called The Do-Over too. It was like another Happy Madison. That one was That one's like
with Adam Sandler. Yeah.
With Adam Sandler. Yeah. Okay. So like these, you know how he got that Netflix deal.
Mhm.
So he's got like an 8-movie deal or something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, he's probably hit it by now. But
who?
Sandler. Happy Madison. But
Madison.
Have you seen Uncut Gems yet?
Yes, of course. It's fucking fantastic.
I haven't seen it.
Oh
It's
my
on
god,
Netflix.
It's good?
Watch it.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's an asshole pucker the whole time.
I
like
still
it.
think
if there's anything I like watching during movies, is my asshole to be like this, dude. It's to be completely airtight.
I think you should watch.
It's super tight butthole, dude.
I think you should watch Good Time on Netflix
Good Times,
as well.
Good Times, good
before
too.
you watch Uncut Gems. Same director as the Safdie brothers.
Okay.
Phenomenal movie. It's of mice and men were bank robbers. Yeah, it's been the one. Yeah, it's how
So of Mice and Men, but better.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. That scene with Lieutenant Dan.
No, and I get to tend the rabbit.
Oh my god.
It gets me every time, bro.
And yeah,
I remember reading it and even reading. I was like, no.
yeah,
no.
I like the book.
Yeah, I did like the book.
Yeah, that's such a fucking tragedy. Yeah, but it is like that. It's very much like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's got a brother that's like, special.
yeah.
And he like gets him to help him rob a bank, and then madness unfolds. Let's see. Do you think the new Dune movie will flop and Wonder Woman and Black Widow is now 2021? What is the do I think the new Dune movie will flop? I don't think
No.
so. It looks pretty cool. I'll go see it.
Yeah. Who's not in that fucking movie?
Yeah, this is
You
a
got Timothy Chalamet,
huge cast.
fucking Zendaya, Thanos, Oscar Isaac, Dave Bautista. Everybody's in that movie.
And
It looks great. And Dennis Villeneuve, who's directing it, is an amazing director. So it's gonna make money.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll flop at all. It's not gonna be like
with that cast
David
for sure,
Lynch
but I
Dune.
mean, because I was telling you, I was like, I don't really know what Dune is, like
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before you.
Yeah.
Before you.
Yeah, I think it was I'm pretty.
Oh, sorry,
I could be
before my
wrong.
time?
I think
Yeah, it was like an 80s movie, wasn't it?
No, I think it was like just forgot his name. Neil Gaiman, a Neil Gaiman graphic novel.
It was a movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, David Lynch did a movie back in the 80s.
Yeah, it was an 80s movie.
and it flopped.
Yeah, but it became like a cult classic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I really got to pee, dude.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
I know.
And so yeah, the
just
remake. I don't
Try
really
not
know.
to trip over any.
I don't really
any wires.
know much about Dune, but I just know that it was a movie in the 80s they did based off a graphic novel, and they're doing it now.
And what about Wonder Woman and Black Widow being in 2021? I don't. I mean, it's just looking that way. They want these theatrical releases. I'd much rather see both of those movies in the theater.
I mean, I could give a fuck about Black Widow movie.
Wonder
Woman,
I only want to see it. I only want to see it because there's supposedly a lot of shit that is like going to
obviously
set up like
other things.
Yeah,
but I mean, this Black Widow movie, I would have been in if it was like Phase 1 Marvel.
Plus Taskmaster.
And they're putting Taskmaster in, but it really doesn't interest me at all. Wonder Woman, I'm really pumped for. Like, I really want to see Wonder Woman, and I'd rather see it in theaters and VOD. I don't care if they delay it. It's fine.
I had a good time. I had a good time seeing Wonder Woman. The first movie. There was. I think I'll say it. I still say it. As far as like this new DC was probably the best DC movie.
No, absolutely was the best DC EU movie. I mean, Aquaman was. I didn't like Aquaman. Shazam, I really did enjoy that one.
I did like Shazam.
Batman vs Superman, we've gone over that.
Yeah, Shazam was more of a kids movie.
I know, but it was fun.
Yeah,
and I actually liked it.
Yeah.
But in terms of anything else,
I see what you're saying about this chair now. I'm kind of upset.
Yeah, it's annoying. That's why I want to switch, because you just want to lean back and have it hold, but keep going.
Yeah, now my back's getting tired.
But yeah, no, those. I mean,
grab me a drink.
Those are gonna be. Yeah, give me a broken skull now too, Matt. Please.
Now he's back.
But I just think them delaying it. I mean, these studio movies, they're gonna be fine, and they're gonna make money, delayed or not. I think the reason Disney dropped Mulan the way they did is because I don't know if China's open, but they still had the foreign market. For that movie where people to go see theaters
and the Szechuan slots.
Szechuan. What was that? Say that again.
Szechuan.
Say it one more time.
How do you say it?
No,
I
want you to say it before I correct.
Szechuan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Szechuan.
Susquehanna.
Susquehanna.
Give me that fucking Susquehanna.
Susquehanna weed.
Yeah. That Susquehanna sauce for these nuggets. Excuse me, sir. Like, we don't have the bitch. Susquehanna sauce. I saw it on Rick and Morty. Don't fucking lie to me. Put that shit on my Travis Scott burger and give it to me now.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, and then sell me a $40 fucking McDonald's t-shirt.
$50 McDonald's t-shirt from Travis Scott.
Get the fuck out of here.
God damn.
Did
Did you know that he actually had like Happy Meal tote bags on his store too for that?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, no, I wouldn't buy it, but I saw him like
They
that's
look pretty cool.
That's actually kind of cool. Still wouldn't pay for that shit, but I'm like, yeah. But other than that, like I ain't paying for.
Did he work at McDonald's or something? Is that like
no? He just made a deal with McDonald's.
Yeah,
money, bro. You know, gotta have multiple revenue streams.
And your mom's house can't make a deal.
Yeah. Yo, and it's such a scam. I mean, it's not a scam, but it's basically a quarter pounder with bacon on it. And all these hype beast kids are just like all over. But I get it. We were kids and all bought and did dumb shit, but it's still just like, yo.
I saw a video of somebody wearing the Osiris D3s, and I was like, I fucking need another pair.
The Osiris D3s. Oh my
fat ass skater shoes.
Fucking
Dude.
marshmallows, dude.
I'm really upset that I don't have them anymore.
I'm sure you are, but I'm also not upset that you don't have them.
Dude.
I was upset when you had them.
Why? They were fucking sick, bro. You don't even understand. You don't understand, bro.
If you walk anywhere with those shoes on,
dude, we seriously had a joke like we were roasting marshmallows and be like, "Hey Ryan, put your shoes on here. I want another s'more."
Well, okay,
they look like Keeley.
Shut the
those look like kids. They look like kids pay like
that's not no, dude. That's not even them. That's not even half as bad as the original.
No, the one,
and then you put the other tongue on it to make them look even fatter.
Hold on. So these.
Oh, Ryan definitely did that, dude.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
Look, they look like this.
Share the screen.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh man. Here's the thing: is if you didn't show up to 6th grade and picture day with those fucking shoes, man, you were poor. You were poor, and you were poor.
You know, we were poor.
Yeah,
you
we were poor.
Embrace that.
No, you know what? That's why I milked my dad to get those for me.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
I mean, if there was one thing my father ever did for me, was he bought me a pair of D3s.
He never showed up for my childhood, but he
showed up. He
got me some fucking D3s.
He got you some D3s with a Wet Willie t-shirt.
Oh yeah,
and that was your picture day. I'm the cool kid in 6th grade.
Hell yeah, I was cool as shit. But you know what, bro? See, Matthew was making fun of my marshmallow shoes because I was like, I know everyone's gonna have the yellow and black, the red and black, and the blue and black. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the white ones because I know no one else is gonna have them. And
yeah, nobody did ever have them.
Nobody
ever.
Did. Yeah, exactly. So I was the only one. See, they're there.
No, it doesn't mean that you're fucking cool.
No way. No, I had these.
That wasn't even them.
No, that was these ones.
It wasn't even them, dude. Everything was white. They were all white.
White.
It
was these.
It was pure white.
Dude. It was definitely these.
No, it wasn't those. I guarantee. No, it wasn't.
Yes,
those,
it was,
dude.
asshole.
It was
I had
not
them.
those.
They were on my feet, not yours.
Obviously, you didn't look at them because you didn't realize how shitty they looked, dude.
Oh, they were. Yeah. Wait, no. They were those. No, wait, because
they came all white. Everything was
this
white.
part here.
Everything
No,
was
it
white.
wasn't, asshole. Because this part here was like gray.
No,
reflective.
because all the Thrashers at the time, everybody thought it was so cool to have pure white high tops.
It was these ones. These were the ones, dude. These were definitely the ones. Because look, I had. Yes, they were. Oh my god.
No, they weren't.
Oh my god.
No, they weren't. No, they could not have been because they were all white. I'm telling you, they were all white.
No, they weren't.
All white.
That's because I had white laces.
Yeah, don't make me call mom, dude.
I remember. I know which ones they were. They were these ones.
We'll see. They
were these ones.
I'll ask her when I get home.
Wait,
I'll wake
they
her
were.
up.
They were navy. They had like navy blue on.
You've had multiple pairs of these. Dude.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I only had one.
No.
Oh my god, dude! How are you gonna argue with me and my fucking and my childhood?
You know what, dude? How much do you drink?
I only had one pair.
No, you didn't,
dude. Yes, I did.
You had multiple pairs.
I fucking hate you right now. Stop arguing with me.
I remember the navy ones. The navy ones had neon yellow with them.
Can we stop arguing about this?
I remember the navy ones.
Just Just say they're ugly as shit.
They're dope, dude. Fucking quit tripping.
No, they were horrible.
They
were ugly.
like, I mean, when you look at them like that, they look like they were made for like infants, like big ass infant shoes.
They're sick, bro.
Yeah, they look like they were made for infants that had a soft spot that they needed to wear a helmet
I wanted
until they were
ones.
13 years old.
I wanted these ones.
They're like a cross between infant shoes and therapeutic shoes for old people with diabetes.
You know what this?
Hey, don't talk about our grandpa, dude.
Diabetes. You know what's funny is like these are fucking skate shoes, and I remember one time I tried skating.
You know what? They were durable, Dan. They lasted.
Oh, they were durable
years.
as shit. But
Yeah,
how the fuck? Look at the rounded tip. How the fuck did you get any flip tricks out of those? Like it was ridiculous. I tried
at that
skating
time.
them.
There wasn't really any.
You couldn't even. I mean, look, there was a ton of padding and support. So like,
dude, basically in those, if you could do a 360 flip in those, you were badass. That was the thing. Like, but other than that, like, no, dude, like they had all this cushioning and extra fucking.
Why are you wearing those pants? With these big ass? Oh man,
what, you weren't with the style that much, dude?
Oh man, that's funny.
It was cargo pants for us.
I want a fucking pair, bro. I'm not kidding.
I know you're not.
I'll get a pair. What? Ew.
Yeah.
Those are too tight.
No, but yours were all white, dude. Like pure white all around.
God, I just showed you which pair I had. Dude. There they are. That's them. I had white laces. That's the ones. These are the ones I had.
You've had a pair like that? No, there's nothing that beats the ones that were all white.
They weren't all white.
Marshmallows, dude. We called them marshmallows.
Because, oh God, dude. All right. Shut the fuck up already.
You're wrong.
They were on my feet. I'm wrong. Anyway. You're not podcasting anymore?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because it's too hot in my fucking garage, and no, I just I got into the point where since I've started the podcast, I've ironically or unintentionally taken a summer vacation off. Like when it's the summer and it's really super hot, I don't have the drive. I don't have the means to. I don't want to sit in a fucking hot ass garage and doing a podcast and everything. So I take it off and everything. And this year, I told myself, no, I'm not going to do that. No matter how hot it is, I'm going to keep doing a podcast. No matter what, COVID hit and I was still doing it and everything. And then once it started getting hot, I was like, nah, fuck this, dude. Like, it's not worth it. Because at this point, all I'm really talking about is how hot it is, how horrible it is, and how... how fucked up it is that everybody's all cooped up in here.
Yeah.
And they're indoors and they're watching me bitch about shit that they're bitching about.
On a scale of 1 to fucked up, or what is it? On this episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up.
Oh yeah.
That's fucked up. This is fucked up.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now. It's like I was gonna do an episode last week, but I was like, what am I gonna talk about that's not already what I talked about before already on the bed. Like, hey, how's quarantine going?
Yeah, because there's I mean nothing unless you're talking about like sports or like maybe something you watch on like Netflix or your day-to-day.
That's literally the only thing that's even keeping me going right now is sports.
Okay, I just realized that there are D3 snow boots, and I'm fucking down.
They're just as fucking ugly.
They look like a Gears of War boots.
Try me, bro. All snow boots look like Gears of War boots.
You look.
Grub stompers.
Those look like they belong on your uncle that lives in that back room.
Bro, those are fucking sick, dude.
Like Uncle Junior's coming sick. Out. And then the kids start crying because they don't know what's wrong with him. And those are his shoes. He comes clomping out in those.
Bro.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with him.
Dude, and that guy got a fucking Philly Flyers jersey on, too.
Those are badass, guys. You guys don't know shit, bro. Oh, those are sick.
He's just preparing himself for the snowstorm. Like, no, something's wrong with Uncle Junior. He scares me. Those are his shoes. Rayleigh would cry if you walked in the house with those shoes on. She saw you. She would just not know. She wouldn't be able to process it. And she would immediately start crying. You go to the grocery store and them kids are playing, Mama, what's wrong with his feet?
Oh my god.
And then yeah, those are those boots.
Dude. Those are sick, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If I rock those, all the ladies would be on.
Yeah, Uncle Junior puts those on when he crushes the cans before he takes them to the recycling pit to get money. Those are those boots.
Oh my god.
Mama, what's Uncle Junior doing? Leave him alone. He's gonna go crush his cans. Yeah.
So fucked up, dude.
Hey, look,
you just described my Uncle Jimmy, man.
fucking D likes them.
No, he doesn't.
They look like ass. That's what he just said.
I thought they said they were badass.
No, he said they look like
Nah,
ass.
that said badass, dude. That's
we gotta start getting you on that hooked on phonics.
Oh my god. No,
maybe you should buy those boots.
My name's Uncle Junior.
Uncle Jimmy, dude. That's what it is. It's Uncle Jimmy.
How much are they? I'm serious. I'm gonna fucking buy a pair. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh my god, don't do that. Don't get a fucking pair of those,
Uncle
man.
Junior stomping boots.
Uncle Junior.
Stop it.
Do you know about our Uncle Jimmy, dude? Have you ever
I've heard stories about Uncle Jimmy.
Dude,
yeah.
our Uncle Jimmy.
Oh, they're only look at these. Oh, those are.
He's our Uncle Junior, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is Uncle Junior.
Yeah.
Fuck. They're still fucking $100, like over $100.
Because people are dumb. Look, those were yours. No, go back up. Right there in the middle.
What, these?
Those, yes.
Yeah,
You
those are
had
normal,
some
though.
like
I
that.
had globes like that. Okay,
dude.
they weren't even the same shoes.
Those were the marshmallows. Those, what I'm saying. Those were the
okay, so
marshmallows.
I did have some like that. But
Yes.
there was like a pair of globes. Yeah.
But they were all white, not the black tab or the black tongue or anything. They were all white. They were all completely clear like that.
I had a pair of Etnies like that. I got a lot of white
So
shoes.
then don't fucking I never had those. I never wore shit like that.
Well, because I was talking about.
Fuck you, dude. You did have shit like that.
I
You
was
just
talking
admitted
about.
it.
I was talking about the Osiris D3s.
They were puffy like that, dude. I'm
Hold
telling
up.
you, they were puffy
Hold
like
up.
that.
Is our screen sharing right now so people can see this?
No.
Okay, well, share the screen and go back to those shoes.
Okay, hold on. I gotta wait. What? Oh, sorry. I gotta take this out.
I'm gonna talk about some shit right now.
Why? Why?
Because number one, was just like the D3s are ugly as shit anyway. But I'm looking at all their other shoes. Scroll up a bit.
Yeah.
Fake Jordans.
Those ones, yeah.
Those are Jordan 1s. I hated those shoes back in the day on the left on that same row. The brown ones. Those
slip-ons?
Yeah. No, because they're not slip-ons. Those are fucking house shoes, slippers that they turn into tennis shoes.
Yeah.
And you got the fake ass Vans. This is a swap meet brand that tricked white kids into thinking it was cool. It's the height of cultural appropriation before it was a thing.
That's
But
seriously
you-
what it was.
like,
Seriously what it was.
You weren't an 8-year-old skater in 1998.
Like
man.
black kids wear these house shiplers that they got at Walmart for $10.
Hey,
We're gonna sell it to white kids for $50.
You know those D3s are a pro model from Dave Mayhew, and he's fucking badass.
I know who Dave Mayhew is, but they're still ugly as shit. And the fake Jordan 1s. Those
I do remember.
Was he the one that shot himself in his car?
No, that was Dave Mira.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Dave
just
Mira.
making sure.
Yeah.
No, these
And then
are
you got
sorry.
the fake-ass Vans
the
up there,
fake
too.
the fake Jordan ones. These ones here. These were all the like wannabe
Who the
baller
fuck
kids
gave them this money
who,
to make these
couldn't
shoes?
afford. You're right though. So that's why I never fucking wore those because
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. But this was also later on, like I was in my teens, so this was like in high school.
Yeah,
People were wearing those because they couldn't afford Jordans.
yeah. It was $40 more. Save up for a couple more weeks. Like,
Yeah.
Couple more decades or a couple more years at least, not decades.
it's-
Yeah, Osiris never.
Some of those are okay.
I'm surprised they
but-
still have shoes.
Ugh.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
It's because of guys like you and your member berries.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, when I was cool, 7th grade. We go get my old Osiris's. We lived the good times. You didn't peak in high school. You peaked in middle school.
Dude, you're 100% like on point, bro.
Yeah.
Like
We didn't have any bills. We just went skating all the time.
You know
I
what?
just want to do that again.
Vincent Simpson from Instagram commented. He was asking about DCs. Did you have all white DCs?
I never had all white DCs. I had all black Diablo fucking Danny Ways.
Oh, okay. No, he was thinking DCs. He was like, no, that's what you're talking about.
No.
No,
Wait, did
okay.
I? Julian had all white DCs.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did have all
Julian
white
skated
DCs.
DCs.
Yeah, he had DCs for sure.
I had the first Danny Way model. Those were dope. The Diablos.
But no, I'm sure they were Osiris's. They were
Let's look
Osiris's or S, and they were all white, and that's what they were pure white, dude, pure white. And the only reason why mom got them for you, or okay, Globe, whatever. The only reason why mom got them for you was because that was the point. She was like, oh, Thrashers wear all white sneakers, and these are the cool sneakers and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why she got them for you, and you fucking got them. We were like, no, they look like marshmallows. You had big giant white puffs on your feet every time you walked around like the Stay Puft Cloud guy.
Yeah,
the Stay Puft marshmallow guy.
But I was shredding, dude.
When you were shredding.
I was shredding.
All right, what are you looking up now?
The Danny Ways.
Oh fuck.
Hold on. Ways.
Let's look them up on Amazon. Let's see how much they are. Danny Way, PC. Oh, these are the new ones.
I remember those. Yeah, I remember those.
Well, no, what the fuck? Okay,
dude, they've been the same model for
DC
how many years?
Diablo. Those are the ones. Oh, the fuck! You can't even find them. They don't even exist.
Yep,
they're smart.
Google it, dude. Get off of this.
We're gonna hide this shit so nobody else has to see it.
No, these are these. Okay,
it's like that movie Grind, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. That movie Grind. Nobody has Grind. Nobody has Grind.
You know Jimmy.
Jimmy was gnarly, dude.
These were sick shoes though.
Those first ones are ugly as fuck. Those shoes look like they come with a limp.
Those ones Julian had.
Ugh.
These ones here.
Yeah.
What the fuck was wrong with skate shoes back in the day?
Those aren't the ones I'm fucking.
They're supposed to be all athletic and everything.
Julian had a ton of these. See, he wore these all the time. These are the ones that Julian.
I remember those. I definitely remember those, especially the one with the DC way at the top. Yeah, the second from the row in the middle.
This one?
No,
these ones.
Second row in the middle.
Oh, these ones. Yeah. What? Where the fuck are the ones I'm thinking of? Oh, here they are. These are the ones I'm thinking of. But I had them in all black.
Wait, I know. Was that not the same one we were just looking at?
Maybe. They were black and red.
I remember. Yeah, those look a little familiar.
Fucking skate shoes, dude. They're so well. Now I'm like, oh man. So Styx has one more pair of rallies, and they're 10.5.
Yeah, I remember doing
that. And I was.
You don't want to get them for me, dude?
Fuck you. I was about to go. I was gonna go today, but
I'm an 11 anyway.
I got paid today, and like a ton of bills got fucking torn out of my fucking account. So I was
like, my life, dude.
It usually happens.
God damn it. Anyway, was there? What was the shoe? What was your shoe? Your 90s shoe?
My 90s shoe? I don't remember. I didn't really give a fuck about shoes back then. Whatever my parents would buy me. I didn't have like
Skechers.
No, fuck no. Everyone wants to wear Skechers.
Dude, I wore Skechers for like
25%
of my childhood. I was so fucking like, I had Airwalks too.
No, that's what fucking D said.
My expensive shoes were like always.
He's like, what? Like, what happened to a good old pair of Airwalks?
Dude, that's what I had. I had fucking Airwalks.
Hey, believe it or not, Airwalk was pretty solid. And before they were at Payless, like they were like that was like Tony Hawk's first sponsor. It was like Airwalk.
Wait, what was that movie? There was a roller. Whenever I think Airwalk,
Brink.
It wasn't Brink.
Roller.
It was Seth Green was in it. It was like this rollerblade movie, and at the end they had this big race downhill. What fucking movie am I thinking? Jack Black is in it. Seth Green's in it.
I can only think of Brink.
Yeah, it's like unknown. Brink was like the Disney version of this movie.
Yeah,
Jack Black called the main guy like Moondoggy. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
Seth
talking
Green
about.
was in it, and there's a downhill rollerblade race. I can't think of the name.
Does anyone have Vision skate shoes? Did anyone ever have Vision skate shoes?
Vision streetwear, dude.
Yeah, Vince was asking about that. See,
Vision,
he's pulling all the fucking.
I never had Vision. Well, growing like back back in my day, but in like the late 90s, it was all about DC Osiris and
DC Osiris S. And
what S didn't have a hit until Eric Costa
too.
Etnies.
It was called Airborne.
Airborne?
No, never heard of it.
I would love this movie when I was a kid. It came out, I think it said 93.
I was being born, dude.
Fruit boot. Young Jack Black.
Yeah.
Fruit bootin'. Fruit boot.
Look how young Jack Black is.
Yeah.
In that shit,
Old movie.
Fruit boot goofing.
It's fucking classic. Yeah, a kid from like LA who's like a surfer, like moves to like Minnesota or some shit.
I remember this movie that you're talking about.
Started rollerblading because he didn't know how. And then think of it this. It's
I guess
Tokyo Drift. It's Tokyo Drift in the 90s, but for rollerblades.
That makes sense.
The kid would go to Japan, he didn't know how to drift, they learn how to drift, and won the big race at the end to get the girl. Yeah. That's what Airborne is. And I just didn't realize that Tokyo Drift is just a ripoff of Airborne. They can't come up with no new ideas. Because the first Fast and Furious was basically Point Break.
Yeah.
And then Fast and Furious 3 was Airborne.
Yeah, all their movies are like, what was it? There was one I watched. It was basically Mission Impossible.
What, the new Point Break?
No, one of the newest, like Fast and Furious.
Oh, the new Fast and Furious movies are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dude. Did you watch Hobbs and Shaw?
No.
God damn it.
I'm not an idiot.
Oh, God. It was hate watch one night where I was just like,
I'm not an idiot.
Let me just
I'll wait
watch
for it to be on streaming and then I'll watch it for free.
Yeah. And I watched that thing. I couldn't believe it. Like, what? Oh, God. It was so bad.
PS4.
Dude, I was tripping fucking out that Rock came out and he was like, yeah, my whole family tested positive for corona. And I was like, yeah, no fucking shit, motherfucker. These last 6 months, you've been out filming shit, doing all these cameos and doing all this shit and everything.
No.
And I was like, you never once worn a mask. You never once were out like and being like, hey, be corona aware. But dude, he was making all sorts of visits, all sorts of fucking shit, all sorts of everything. And then he comes out a couple months later, like, yeah, me and my family have been recovering from COVID. Like, no fucking shit they did that, motherfucker.
I forgot about this. Vision before Gator killed that girl. You guys remember Gator? Yeah, he was like a fucking ripper skateboarder. Yeah, and he like murdered his girlfriend or something. Yeah.
Dude, hallway style? Or Hallwood style?
I don't know. Hallwood style. Yeah, did you ever hear about that? Did I ever tell you about that?
No, it was Hallwood.
Hallwood was a street we lived on over here on the other side of town. Where the Circle K is at?
Yeah.
There's Circle K over here?
Over on Peck.
Yeah. Peck Road. Where my grandpa lived.
Well, anyway, we used to live on that side of town. And we lived in like this long driveway. And there was like houses in the driveway. We were in the back house.
Yeah.
And we moved, but we were still, but like we grew up with the family that was like a couple houses up. So like the older brother was Julian's age. The younger brother was my age. And so we kind of grew up together. And but the older brother, he was became like a super gangbanger.
Yeah.
And
big time gangbanger.
and like years later, like I kept in touch with the other kid.
Yeah.
But like we fucking found out that like he had like murdered his girlfriend and cut her up and like stowed her in a suitcase.
Yeah, stuffed her in a suitcase in his closet.
And
her family came around looking for her.
And for like weeks they couldn't find her. Like she just went missing.
And they're like, we're gonna look in your shit. Let's go inside
and so the cops came,
look at your shit.
The cops came with like a search warrant and they found
her in the
her body remains in the fucking suitcase.
And these were people we grew up with.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't.
That's why when he was like, "Oh, like how Gator murdered his girlfriend," I was like, "Oh, wow,
Hallwood style."
Yeah, Hallwood style. Murdered her and stuffed her in a suitcase.
Hallwood style.
People are fucking
crazy. Yeah, and apparently it was all like gang related too. Like apparently she was like a snitch, like to the other gang or some shit. I don't know.
She was a hood rat who was sleeping around, and
maybe
that was his girl. And they told him like, "Hey, fool, you gotta fucking take her out, dog, or we're gonna do it."
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be on front page.
You know what doesn't get okay? We're talking about like skateboarding and stuff. But like, you know what? People should still be talking about this, and I don't understand why it's still not like. It was a huge fucking thing that Danny Way jumped the Great Wall of China.
Oh, dude,
and it's like glossed over. Like I feel like no one even knows that happened.
Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't do a 900 over the fucking the Great Wall,
and he did it with a broken ankle.
Yes, he did it with a broken.
If I
ankle.
could be an asshole, how thick is the Great Wall of China?
It's huge,
like 20 feet.
No,
it's bigger than that. Huge.
It's long. But I'm like, it's like what, like 20 feet?
Okay. 25 to 30.
So he had a 25-foot gap.
Okay,
Steve. Just because it was the Great Wall of China.
Bro.
Just say like,
all right.
Well, it's impressive. Hey, but man, like they do it every time they do a mega ramp.
Hey, get this: the Mongolians have been trying to get on the other side of that shit.
Yeah, because they
centuries.
had horses and swords and shit.
Yeah, but you know what? They could have just jumped right over. But Danny Way finally did it. He showed the fucking Mongolians how to actually do it.
No way, dude. Okay, look. No, and it's like an extra 20 feet from like what they do with the mega ramp.
Yeah.
What?
I'm looking at how
it's a big deal, dude.
It's a pretty big deal. It's a big deal. Huge deal.
Again, yeah.
It's like
I said, yeah. If the
all right,
fucking Mongolians or the
we're
Huns,
gonna watch this shit right now.
Mongolians or the Huns thought about that shit, then yeah, it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
It's 23 to 26 feet wide.
Yeah, no,
so that's a 25-foot gap. The only thing it's just because it's the Great Wall of China.
Well, now look at that and then think.
I'm not saying
if an ancient civilization just did that,
that's not what
then they would have fucking won.
They had to add that extra thing so you can get enough speed to get down there, or to make the gap. Look at.
So he got 30 feet.
That's a lot. How was that not?
Yeah, that's actually
huge.
A lot. That's a huge fucking gap.
That's huge.
But he's on a fucking, like you're saying, like, oh, like anybody could, I mean, not anybody.
He's on a fucking skateboard, dude.
Yeah, he's on a skateboard. But like when people do the mega ramp, how big is the gap for the mega ramp?
The mega ramp is not that fucking big.
It's not that big. It's not that big. No, the mega ramp is not that big. It's
not that big, and the drop is all right,
down. No, it's more impressive.
No, Steve,
hold on. No, it's more impressive when we watched that video of the guy who gapped the two fucking like water tanks. No ramp.
That was Jeremy Ray. Yeah.
No ramp. 15 feet. No ramp. Ran up and did it. That's more impressive. They built a giant ass fucking ramp for him to build a speed to jump it. Like that's just like kind of physics. Okay, it's gonna happen. The guy jumping the fucking water tanks is more impressive to me than the Great Wall. Look at that. No ramps, so no special setups. Just like let's hop the wall and see if I can do it.
Fuck no, dude. Because like yeah, this is
no. That's way too short.
It's scary as shit, and it's impressive as fuck, and no one else has done it. But
so if he did that, but he built a big ramp to make sure he had enough speed to hit it.
No, that's not as big as a deal. No,
like it's cool.
No way.
He jumped the Great Wall. But if someone said like someone hit a 30-foot gap, does it still hold the same water?
And that was only like 12 feet.
It was like 15 feet. We watched it.
Was it 15 feet?
Yeah, 15 feet.
Is not
no ramp to pick up speed
compared to 35. That is double
35, where they build a giant ramp to make sure he can get enough speed to do it. It's physics. It's math. They did the math right to make sure they can build the ramp high enough so you can hit enough speed to hit 30-foot gap.
Sure, okay, but you're making it sound like anybody could do it.
No, I'm just saying it's impressive.
Yeah, nobody can do that.
It's still impressive, but I don't think it should like be held up to this high standard.
It is a fucking big thing, though,
because it's the Great Wall of China.
God,
he jumped a historical.
You're making me mad right now.
He jumped a historical landmark.
Okay, first of all, he wanted it 40 feet.
Yeah.
He wanted it 40 feet originally from each other. So there would be a gap between the wall and everything.
Yeah.
But experts were like, no, if you were to go in between that area, you would die. So we'll make it 35 feet. So if you do fall, you won't die.
Well, you see that, and then so they.
Danny Way's great, but I'm just saying, like you're like more people should be talking about it. I'm like,
they had to add the. I can't believe you're shrugging this off like it's like not that big a deal.
I'm just because you said people should be talking about it more. And I'm like,
because it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's still like people have done cooler
stuff. Basically, the reason why it's so historically
and high winds and shit like that was like a whole other thing that was like they were there for
again. Steve, if you think about it, this is why it's so historically.
Because it's a Great Wall of China.
It's a Great Wall of China, but nobody's ever gone over the Great Wall of China. How old is the Great Wall of China?
Yeah, 1,000 years old, but people.
But nobody's ever flown over that fucking Great Wall.
Yeah, because they didn't
on a fucking skateboard.
Because they didn't have skateboards and ramps back when they first built it. I'm pretty sure if they could have built a ramp and a
that
skateboard.
alone is its own thing. But no, the mega ramp and everything. When you saw like that little walkway between the Great Wall and
Travis Pastrana hitting the double backflip for the first time at the X Games is more impressive than the.
That's some bullshit. He's got a fucking motor on that.
You know what? Let him see. Let me see him do that over the Great Wall of China.
It's a motorbike. They could.
No, he can't
Yes,
because
they could.
one.
Yeah, he could. It'd be real easy.
No, he couldn't.
He could jump the Great Wall of China with a fucking motorcycle, no problem.
Yeah, easy. Street bike Tommy.
Well, yes, jump it, but no, but a fucking double backflip.
Yeah, he'd be able to do it.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You guys,
you saw the way he had to do that double backflip. He had to go completely.
And again, that fucking gap was like.
They'll build a special ramp to make sure he'd be able to get over, and then he'd do it on a motorbike.
No. He wouldn't.
No, Evil Knievel could do it.
Evil Knievel could do anything.
Yeah.
I would disagree with that. No, Travis Pastrana wouldn't even.
I mean, I guess you're kind of right.
Thank you.
Like that gap looks even bigger than.
Yeah, that's a good 25 feet there.
No, it's not.
Danny Way with
10
feet
not.
Further.
It's low. It's low to the ground. The Great Wall of China jump was way higher, dude. He had way bigger. Of a steep.
Did you not look at the ramp? They had the ramp at the height of the wall.
I just saw the ramp. It wasn't that steep.
It wasn't like under the wall. He went up and over. It was at the same level, like when he went up.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's a mega ramp jump.
It is. It is a mega ramp jump. But look.
He was the first one to do it.
He was the first one to do it.
Danny Way's badass. I'm not taking away from that, but the fact that people
he's also the person
now is because people do it every day in their fucking backyard.
Also, he was the first person to do the mega ramp jump on a skateboard.
Yes, he was the first, but other people have done it. That's why people don't talk about it anymore. Yes, Danny Way's the first, and he still gets like his crown for that.
What do you mean people don't talk about it anymore? He's the only one I've ever heard to talk. Everyone's that's just like after him is like, oh yeah, they hit a mega ramp. Well,
because everyone does it.
He wasn't Danny Way.
No,
dude.
it's because everyone does it now, so it's not special anymore. It was special the first time he did it, but people were like, we got to keep talking about this Great Wall of China jump because he was the first to do it.
Now there's
like,
a 9-year-old
Bob
girl.
Burnquist does it every day in his backyard.
That's true.
You know,
I guess
the youngest person.
So
ever.
it's like the first a backflip in motocross, like in the X Games, where it was Mike Metzger. First person to hit it. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. Like they did a backflip on a motorbike, and it was great. Now someone does a backflip in the contest. It's like, all right, shit, okay.
What else?
Who gives a fuck? Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. Like, yeah, it was great when he did it. But now it's just like it's like the first person who did a kickflip when skateboarding first started.
Yeah, Rodney Mullen.
Fuck yeah, that's dope. Who's done that before? Nothing. But no one talks about. Remember when Rodney Mullen first hit the kickflip? It's like, bitch, people hit kickflips every day.
Because people still talk about Rodney Mullen though.
Fucking 5-year-olds are hitting kickflips. Like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah, but they all know who Rodney Mullen is.
Yeah. But we're not talking about like, oh, remember when he hit the kickflip? No, we remember Rodney Mullen for being the pioneer that he was. Like we remember Danny Way for being the pioneer he was. But we don't need to go back and look at like, oh, the Great Wall of China jump like it's some great thing when it happens all the time now. You know?
All right, bro. Maybe I'm just fucking caught in my
nostalgia. It's okay.
Yeah,
but that's why I'm here.
Maybe
put things in perspective.
Maybe I'm just caught up in like I'm like that because that was like I'm like. Yeah, I mean that was something that I'd never even thought of or seen before. I mean, you learn on a skateboard.
Yeah, but I think, but the historical context of it being like the Great Wall of China, like
okay, then why hasn't anybody else done it?
Because they don't want to. Danny Way's already done it. So why would you go back and do the same thing? He's
to do a front flip over it, motherfucker. To be the one that the motherfucker.
Yeah,
I did a kick flip.
Somebody could kick flip fucking Indy over it.
Yeah. But then, so it could, and that's the only way you could do it that would top it. But if you're like, I'm gonna go jump it now too,
that's
it's like Danny Way already done it.
I don't think it's as easy.
Why are we doing old shit? Like that was old shit. Like let's get on some new shit. So it's just like that.
I don't know. This fucking kid in competition did a fucking 1080.
Yeah, the 900 was a big deal when Tony Hawk did it. The 900, but like you said,
huge deal. And
there's a 13-year-old doing it 1080.
And his run was over, so he didn't even win gold.
That was just like, yo, you almost had it. Like, keep going. Let's get it on camera. And but
well, I don't know. Maybe these youngsters need to learn some respect.
You need to learn their history.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fucking that's still the best shit ever.
I watched the Chad Muska video recently, man. It was pretty sad. Apparently, that guy's been off a skateboard for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's a business mogul now.
Doesn't need this guy.
He runs Supra.
So
So
you can't run a business and skate at the same time.
No, because you get. I mean, why go out there? What do I have to prove skating anymore? I've already done it. Now in the business side, I'm gonna sit back and collect these dollars.
I mean, I get like not
and bring up the new kids.
Yeah,
I've already made my mark.
Well, Steve Caballero hasn't been doing shit anyway. He's been doing the same shit for the last 30 years and still fucking.
But it's different. Like if you want to stay relevant, like in the spotlight, like you'll skate.
Steve Caballero is not still in the spotlight.
No,
but he does his painting, and that's what I'm saying. Like he has
like a Chris Cole.
Well, Chris Cole's now a coach for fucking.
Yeah, but like, how long was he still doing comps? Like,
oh yeah, just up until these last couple of years.
Yeah, like you've been doing for a long time.
Steve Caballero's still doing comps, dude.
He does.
But no, yeah, he's doing comps, but in the legend section. So it's all the old guys.
He only does like pools and stuff.
It's like the Rancho Cucamonga.
It's only
Rancho Cucamonga Open Classic. Steve Cab is out there doing his thing.
Yep.
I think they do it for charity too. I don't even think he really competes for money. I don't know.
The Legends division.
I don't know. He broke his leg
put
twice doing motocross.
I know he's doing motocross now. But that's what I'm saying. He's like he's got an active Instagram and shit like that. Like Muska.
We don't talk enough about Steve Caballero doing half cab.
We don't. We fucking don't.
Yeah, dude. Same shit. Everybody does.
You know what?
Fucking 8-year-old does it.
Hey,
now.
we fucking don't, bro.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Steve Caballero doing the fucking half cab or the Caballero. Caballero.
Do you know the drink?
Yeah.
No, I'm good for now.
Yeah, I watched this thing on Steve Cab. It was funny, man, because I watched. Oh, he was on the 9 Club.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, and then I had there was something else that like I was like watching YouTube stuff. So like he was on the 9 Club. I watched his whole 9 Club thing, and then I watched like this like little doc on him like on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I met him like a week later at Street League.
Oh really?
Which was, jeez, I keep hitting the mic. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was hitting them. Yeah.
Hit the mic. Get it?
Smack the shit out of you. Better than that.
Yeah, and then I met him like a week later, and I was wearing his shoes, and I was like, look at my feet. I'm like, wearing your shoes, man.
You want to sign my shoes?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. Joanne was talking. I was hanging out with Joanne. We went skating the other day, and he was like, when we were at Street League, I got hammered, and I don't know if I told you, like I ended up wandering into like the press section.
Area,
yeah. And so Julian has a video of me
just standing there, you guys seeing it.
You can see it, like trying to get into the pit. Yeah. Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, you point to your wristband, and you're like, oh, I don't know. They just set me here. Because I had a wristband from the thing that I was at the night before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then when I'm walking in, like security goes, press. I go, okay.
You're like, yeah, man.
Yeah. And then they let me in to like the press section, which was cool. Like, but like I'm so far removed. Like I don't know a lot of the new skaters and stuff, but there were like a ton out, where I was at because there's like a bar down there and stuff. And then I was like, but I want to get down there. I want to watch the competition from like the pit.
Yeah.
And so I'm like walking through, and there's like a security guard at the bottom of the stairs, and he walks up, and he's like, you have a badge? And I was like, no. I'm like, I'm pressed though.
With no camera, no nothing.
No press.
Yeah.
My guy's down there already.
No, I just remember every single thing they do. I have photographic memory. I just remember everything. And I do a radio show and retell.
That's what I told him. Actually, it's kind of what I said. I said I do a podcast. I was like, I'm like a journalist, and I do do a podcast. And then he's like, what? And then I luckily had like a Humpcast card on me, and I even pulled that out. Yeah. And he's like, I don't know what this organization is. Like, who sent you? And I was like, my boss. He's over there, like in the booth.
Yeah. He's up top.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I call him.
He's like, he's all well, and the guy like he believed me, but he was like, well, you need a badge. He's like, go back and see if they have badges for you. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't go back and get a badge? You should have went up to and be like, hey, this guy said I need a badge.
Yeah, man. Just run the Kinko's real quick.
I need a badge. That was like a fun and terrible day at the same time.
Aren't they all?
Yeah. I passed out in my seat.
That GVR.
When does that not happen though?
What GVR contest we went to? Oh,
that's
dude.
right, man. Did I ever tell you about that?
That was the fucking best.
What's GVR?
GVR, Goofy. Etnies used to do this
regular.
Goofy versus regular competition.
Yeah.
When Sheckler was like their head honcho.
Yeah.
And so it'd be like a huge thing. And Etnies has that big concrete skate park in Lake Forest.
Yeah.
So Ricky won tickets on K-Rock for the Bad Religion concert that was happening after the competition.
After the competition.
Yeah. So we got full access to like
the skate.
the contest, the festival, everything. It was fucking awesome. Like all for.
But the thing was that Ryan brought. So it was Ricky who won the tickets, and he had an extra one. But Ryan brought along me, Julian, and our friend Danny.
He had 4.
Oh, did he have 4?
He had 4.
Okay, so then I was the only one that didn't have a ticket to the show after, at least. And
oh, what did you really? Is that how it happened?
We didn't have a ticket. Yeah, I didn't have a ticket.
I thought you had one. Oh,
no, okay. I didn't have a ticket. But our thing was like we'll show up and we'll pay somebody for like they're not gonna want to watch it, so we'll pay somebody to have a ticket. But there was a K-Rock booth there. And they were giving away tickets at the K-Rock booth, and Danny went up and answered the question, whatever they were asking. And he was like, "Hey man, like, can I get 4 of those?" And whoever was I think it was beer mugs or something. One of them. He was like, "Yeah, man, for sure." And he handed him a stack. He handed him a whole stack of tickets to the show after. So he was like, "Hey man, like we're all going to the show after, no matter what." Yeah.
That's funny. Well, then Danny fucking bought like a skateboard off some dude that apparently was like ripped off some kid. So he didn't know.
What?
Okay, so Danny, our friend Danny, was with us, and like he was like looking to buy a board and stuff, and he was like, but then this dude rolled up with like a brand new like complete.
Well, he rolled up looking for anything. Like his first priority was tickets. I'm gonna buy tickets, and then when he realized he didn't have to buy tickets, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get a board." I'm gonna get a board.
So we're there, and there's all these vendors and shit. But this dude rolled up, was like, "Hey, I'm selling this board," and it's like a brand new complete.
Yeah.
And he was like, "How much?" And he was like $50 or $60 or something like that. And he was like, "Oh fuck it," and he like gave him $60. And he had the board, and he's like riding it in like a parking lot, and this like fucking jacked ass buff dude like rolls up, and he's like, "Hey man, what's that over there?" And he distracts him and grabs the fucking board and runs off. And like Danny was like, "Yo, what the fuck, man?"
Yeah.
And the guy is like, "What the fuck?" Like that, this board, like they beat the shit out of some kid and stole this board from him. So then like he goes, "What the fuck?" And he turns around and runs back to the dude he just bought it from.
Yeah.
Grabs that guy by the shirt, and he's like, "They fucking took it back. Give me my money back, bitch."
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
And like literally all happened too within like 15
like
minutes.
Just all happened
he rolled up to me. He was like, "Hey man, I got these tickets. Cool. I just bought this board."
Yeah.
Wait, this motherfucker's trying to take my board. This motherfucker fucking sold me that board.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. All right, I think we'll wrap it there. We're at an hour and 17. Thank you, anybody who was on. Do we have any comments on the Instagram? Do you want to?
I lost it actually. You're not live anymore.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I think it has a time limit. You can only be live. Yeah, you can only be live for like 2 hours or something.
That's cool. I think we can only be live for an hour. We were live for an hour. But anyway, thanks D Rotten from the Dungeon Podcast, and also Famcast
Media.
Bitch.
Oh wait.
Famcast Media. Bitch.
Thank you so much for chiming in. This has been a lot of fun. Thanks, Matt, for coming.
Hey, at least I can feel the airwaves.
Yeah. Good times. Thank you guys. We'll be back next week with Felicity Feline.
Oh yeah. Should be a good one.
Musician, adult film star.
Musician,
ex-adult film star.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys.